2, 3, 4.
That's us now.
That's us now.
Come on.
1, 2. Yep, all sound, all good.
Sound good.
Welcome to the Mudblood podcast. This week we are brought to you in sponsorship with That Praise Guy. Not the Praise Guy, not Praise Guy, That Praise Guy. He is about to make his 10th millionaire. He has praises which are instant. Once you sign up to the actual website, you can get into free competitions, and also because he's a friend of the podcast, you can get 10% off. Do you know how much 10% is?
Why?
So if you bet £1, you get 10p off. If it's £10, you get £1 off. So this is the crack here. Yes, you get 10% off, and the code is Mudblood10. We done a podcast with the praise guy last week. Check out that episode. It was absolutely fantastic. He's a great guy all around, and there's lots of different praises: holidays, watches, houses, whatever you want to do. And most of the time, there is a cash alternative if you don't like the praise. We are also brought to you this week in association with Thompson's Garage. Thompson's Garage, everybody knows it. It's the place where your man get fingered. We all know. And he sponsors us. We do the Sunday Night Live, which is the first Sunday of every month. There's music. There is crack with me and 2 other comedians. You get a burger. You get a pint. It's brilliant. Get involved. Check it out. The next date is in September. So check out Sunday Night Live, Thompson's with me and them. It's a great night. All the best. This week's episode, I am here myself. Willie's not here this week, but I am joined by the very good, the delightful. Introduce yourself, sir.
What's happening, everyone? Thanks, Paddy, for having me. My name's
God, DJ
my
Twirly
real
Twirl.
name's Ryan, but everybody calls me Twirly Twirl.
Twirl. Where did that come from?
Growing up, because I'm a hair away, like, but growing up, I always shaved my head.
Yeah.
You know, all back and sides, two on the top, so my friends, you know what I mean? But I had a big coos, like, just here. And then a real big character in a new lodge, JJ. He sort of called me Twirly. Me Twirly.
And it's do you perm that, or is that natural?
That's all natural, Paddy.
Curly hair.
natural,
A
mate.
lot of people pay for it, like, do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's very good. So I recently just came in to see what you were about, because our Sean obviously done the video with you and showed you. It was very, very good.
Happy days.
I really like that
Glad you
song.
liked it.
We
had a cool off making it, like.
yeah, and what's the reaction been? Have you released it, or?
It's on YouTube just at the minute, but before we get out these next ones, we're gonna get the Instagram and all, mate. Cause I've never been on all that social media, to be honest with you, like. But for us here, we're gonna go proper.
I think so. I mean,
For context, like, we said at Twirl before we put the song out, we were like, Twirl, right, so you need, the way it works is you have to put it out in Spotify 6 weeks before, and also as it gets into playlist, then you have your Instagram and you start promoting it on the Instagram, then put the video out and all. And Twirl's just like, stick it up on YouTube. Twirl has no social media whatsoever, and it's got like 60,000 views.
Aye.
do you know what I like about it? You don't try to be anything but what you are.
Aye.
Do you get what I
That's
mean?
it.
I hate people that try and do stuff or like, and they put a voice on. Do you know what I mean?
Aye, like I'd rap in Belfast, rapping can go downhill doing that.
Yes.
Now, man's name sitting there going, eggs fucking. I get birds all the time. Well, more or less thing at the song. Like, I take a piss, know what I mean? Like, no, like, trying to be a hard cool dude. Like, I think I look like an idiot, to be honest.
Yeah, but listen, what's it? What got you into the, like? What got you into music, or?
Aye, well, years ago, me and Luke, like, we were in a wee band and all the car. But, like, I also remember my mate Stu was like, we need a bassist for a band, mate. Like, I didn't even know what a bass guitar was, mate. And I was like, I teach you, it's easy, and all that. So, took a couple of years to learn it, like. Then we started gigging. But to be honest, like, I'd be more wanting to be in the front of the band.
Oh, because the character you are.
It's the bass, you're more in the background, aren't you?
You're just sort of plucking away in the back. You
know
want to
what
be
I
at the
mean?
forefront,
That's it.
shaking them curves, giving it the message.
Hold on myself, honey. Hold on.
But and there's the band called Twirl. What's
So it's a crack collective.
The Crack Project. The Crack Project.
the Crack Project? Is the name of the band.
Aye.
And do you do many gigs? Like,
We've only started off, to be honest. Like we've been working on a wee album last year. So we've got with the 10-song album ready to pop here, like it's just we're doing a second music video.
Yeah.
That's called Back on the Toll. I know, like you're just top.
What's that about?
But it's like a positive outlook on being unemployed. Like instead of being unhappy, just go fucking right. This is great. Make a move.
Are you on the dub?
No, mate. I was for years to be fair, like, but I've been working the last lot of years, so I have.
It's a thing that people don't realise. Like, see, no matter what art you're involved in, see when you're trying to start something, a lot of people are doing that where they're working and trying to fucking juggle that on the top of it. Do you know what I mean? So a lot of people just they'll see that video because the production of it's very good.
Yeah,
and they'll sort of
boys did well, like so they did.
You just look like the fucking the proper thing, do you know? And that's what I love when people do things. Like, don't get me wrong, I love a wee fucking grainy fucking video and stuff. But when somebody does something that's really good and then it has a bit of kick to it, watch it, do you know what I mean? It looks apart. Some people go, fuck her flan. Or fucking flan.
That's it.
They'll be going, he's worth a fortune. 60 fucking thousand fucking hits on YouTube. That cunt's a millionaire.
That's it.
And where are you from in New Lodge?
Well, sort of like, I'm from the old park, like, but all my family's from the New Lodge.
Right, okay.
So I would have been down there.
So you blow in the old park in a sense then, because your family's in New Lodge?
Aye, that's it, more or less.
Because the old park, there's the bone, there's, you know all the differences? The Marylebone, the Ballybone. Do you know all these?
They mean all the wee
they're all the wee areas itself, and if you say he's from fucking Ardown and they go Ballykes, I'm from the fucking Ballybone. I'm not even from the bone, I'm not even from the old park. It's fucking mad the way it's territorial that way.
Even my mate was from Crumlin Road, and see if you had said, you're from the Crumlin Road, you would have went, no, I'm from Ardown. You're like, no, you're from.
It's mad the way they are. Where are you from, look? Andytown. How do you know Twirl?
We were in a band together.
Right, okay.
I remember the first time I seen Luke, because we needed a wee drummer. Because our wee drummer had some practices and all. One of our gigs, Luke was sitting there like a chilled out Keith Moon, you know what I mean? And I was like, fuck, he looks the part. And then after we rehearsed
was he shaded drums with the way he looks the part?
I hear he's Lee 40. Like, when we went up, right, we want to be your drummer. That was the beginning of it, though, I mean.
And we was gigging then? Did you do a gig?
Well, I was doing a gig on the same lineup as Emmons.
Right.
And then
they needed a drummer, so he jumped in.
Someone in, so then they said to me, and then at the same time, the band that I was in kind of was fizzling out anyway.
Right.
So then I was like, oh, sweet.
So are you with these in there? No.
Not really. Like, no.
I
we're
say,
working on the video.
I feel like you're a member, no way. Not really in the music part, but he's a member and the video and all.
I've been mixing and mastering the album and all for them. Like,
And how many people's in the band in total?
Well, I mean, they'd say the only official members is me and Andy Bell, like Drew Poe. Like,
Fuck here, he was in Erasure. That's a big fucking
That's it, man. I know.
That's a big scoop. I didn't know he was in it.
Oh, fuck, we're flying, eh, Paddy? That's how we got them shoes.
Bell was on watching YouTube, phones you up and goes, I tried to discover.
We're discovered, man. But
how did you start doing so you left the band with Emmons and then you started doing the rap stuff? How did that happen?
I see it, because I moved away a couple of times. I was in Canada for a year, or Australia a year, in Canada 2 years. And when I was back, just before I went to Canada, me and Andy Bell were in a wee coffee shop. And we were listening to their Belfast mentality, wee goose. We were going, mate, we could read a better tune than that. No, man. Fuck's sake. Man. But Andy Bell's all about drinking, obviously. I was like, but here's it right if it's about drinking. And he was like, oh. So it was, that was the first tune we wrote, I Can't Stop Drinking. And then we went over to Canada, but it was just getting sent about, like, underground, if you get me. Like, it wasn't posted on them, it was just a few people. Know what I mean? And I was just down in this bar one day. It was 2 weeks in Canada. And these fellas, they're all best mates. I mean, they're all in the photo. We had, I Can't Stop Drinking. I like all the boys from Antrim, but they heard me talking. And they were like, fuck, he's from Belfast. And one of them was like, I know him, I met him on a night out. I knew his face. And we all just became the best of mates. And they were all like, you need to get that out on YouTube or something. And then that's I think that's why I probably stuck to YouTube.
Aye.
Still is today.
But you ended up doing a gig over in Canada, didn't you?
I was for a wee homeless shelter. We did a fundraiser, and me and it ended up packed out. I actually felt like on the bill fundraiser, but it was like we just put a poster everywhere. I need to show you that poster later. It's a cracker. It's a half time of one of our matches. I've got a barrack butter and all, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it ended up packed out, mate. It was salt crack. No, so that was just before I left. And then when I got back, me and Belfast on the bell, well, what am I do something here, you know what I mean? But he's the brains, mate. Drew Poe, he's the main man. He makes the beats straight to lyrics. I'm just rapping them, you know what I mean?
Right, okay. So that's your end of it. You're the rapper and the whole thing.
I'd say.
And does it just come natural? Like, when was the first time that you done that? That like know that you can do it?
Fuck, I don't know, mate. Just probably just sit and talk to people. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
just
all
do it.
you're doing is talking quick, aren't you?
I actually was talking about this. I was talking about this last night in the podcast because genuinely we were talking about accents. So we're having an Australian fucking comedian on, and he's lived over here and he hasn't got rid of the Australian accent. But I was saying to him, I remember when I first went to America because I used to speak different. So when I went to America, I was like, fucking, I got to fucking do that. That was the way I spoke, like genuinely did. And the Americans were like, where are you from? Fucking, what the fuck are you talking? So you had to slow down and then pronounce.
That's it.
Which I think helped that, you know what I mean? But did you have inspiration? Like, was there rappers you watched growing up or not really? Or music?
I remember as a kid loving NWA. No easy, you know, like, I just thought he was a little character, like, but I'd be more, if I was like that's the music, be more rock and roll sort of stuff, no like Bob Dylan and all. But I don't know. I think if someone offers you to do something, like, if you had to turn around and goes, want to sing my songs, I would have probably went if you singing that or something. Like, just did something, like.
But we always the soul, like, you have to have a certain amount of thing in you because the one thing that people say to me is, I don't know how you do that. I don't know how you get up and perform. You obviously have that where that doesn't affect you.
True. It's funny trying to explain it, isn't it?
Because when you have it, it's not a big deal. You're sort of, you don't think about it, but there's a lot of people like, I would physically be sick if I done what you done. Do you know what I mean?
I just even feel like when you're at a party or something, like,
that's what I mean.
It's all about trying to get everybody having salts crack.
See,
so,
and that's
you know
it's an entertaining thing, and that's what I mean. And there's people fucking be at the party and be fucking freaking out
in the corner,
watching. They're the perverts, like.
They're the ones that
they're seagulls. They're just waiting on fucking somebody getting drunk, and they can stick their fingers somewhere. You know what I mean?
100.
But what school did you go to?
So I went to Somalis first.
Right. Okay.
And then Hazelwood.
That didn't work out.
Nah, it didn't. Like, I don't know who principal and sort of did, and he didn't have me back in.
Right, okay.
He ended up having affairs and everything, the fella. For God's sake, some chick.
With kids or with?
Nah, one of your teachers, I heard.
Right, okay.
He said, aye.
What age are you?
30.
30, right.
But
I'm trying to work because my wee lad went it. He just left this year. So
he
struggled in it a bit, to be honest with you, because it was formal. Like.
Oh, he had buttons done.
Haircuts. Did they let you away with the curly hair?
Well, see, I would have got told off for having hair too short then.
Right.
I have not.
Yes.
But I was the best of people went it. Like, I still would be best of mates for all my mates from it. But I had a lot of your teachers and that used to shave me, man. Like, I was sitting going, Suki, what the fuck's wrong with you, Suki? You know what I mean? Like, and here's the way everybody just had a laugh. And then some allies was like...
Tell you a cracker about that. See, Suki, we were in Ballymena working. I used to work in Pilton sites, right? Me and my mate were up working. And we had no lunch with us, so we had to go down and get it. We went into that our Firhill, the fucking shopping centre. Yeah. And your woman had wrote on the fucking menu Sucky instead of Suki. And I near collapsed when I read it. So I says to her, here, that's cheap for a Sucky. She went, not really. I think that's the going rate. And my mate near collapsed. Mate. And here's me, can I have one? She went, you can have as many as you want. My my mate, we were
Well,
just sitting, and here's my mate. And it comes in different flavours. She went, oh, why? There's loads of flavours, whatever you want. We were like, that's not how you say it. That's a sucky. Here's what do you mean? And me sucky and read the bottle. Here's, oh, fuck, I spelled that wrong. I said, a sucky's a fucking completely different thing.
One letter too, isn't it? Like, one letter makes a big difference.
140 for a sucky.
There's somebody Twirl looks like. You know who I do this all the time. People look like people.
And you
There's-
just said, and then you don't give any clue.
There's, this guy was in a Santa movie.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck.
a robber from
No, I know exactly who you're on about. You're on about
Alone?
from Bernard. You're on about Bernard from the Santa Claus.
Yes. You're a fucking ringer for him.
who's that her?
Can we
I
get
know, I know. I get no who I get a lot. Never watch Home Alone. The one of your robbers, him or her, like, see especially when I got the monkey hat on, Marv, mate.
Marv.
A wee girl I know said I look like him all day and I cry laughing. I went, fuck, that's actually what like. Father.
No, this Bernard from this fucking movie, you are his fucking ringer. And I mean that. We'll have to put that
I
picture
know
up.
when I see him, like, is he? Oh, fuck, but I know what you mean, alright.
Birds love the curly hair.
Ah, guy, say, fear him anyway, like, you know what I mean? You get a lot of stick, but see, when I first
From
grew up,
fellas
see,
or birds?
well, when I first grew up back in the day, like, fuck, everybody used to slag a leaf on me, like, but I just, man, fuck it, I ain't going for it, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't go to, when I first grew up, I didn't go to a club mall match in about a year and a half, and when I went there, I had the hair way up here, and people were going, what's happening, mate? And they're going, what the fuck? They didn't even know it was me,
Oh,
mate.
they thought it was a wig and all?
Aye, and I was like, what's happening, lads? No, you just get called hippie for about a year and a half.
Well,
Like,
that's the way it is, isn't it?
you know what I mean? But I just kept their lid. So,
And you're a big Liverpool fan, then? If you're from that side of town, like, you do support them. Now I'm from over in this side of town, support them, like. Do you know what I mean?
It's a great out fan base.
Aye,
And
it's fucking the madness.
any time I'm away and you come back, I come, match is one of the first things you do, you know, it's just good crack.
When we were younger, it was the hooligan element of it. Like, it was like in a full
COF.
swing. It was full swing. And there was I'm not going to mention his name, but there was a guy that, like, fucking run the hooligans. And he was from the West. And we went to Carrick Rangers match away. And I remember they used to tunnel you into these wee fucking railings and all, right? To get you away from fucking trouble. And he went to punch a guy through a railing. And he had this big leather jacket on, and it was fucking ripped. I just remember him fucking going, "Ah!" And this, like, we looked up to him because he was this big fucking hooligan, big fucking man. And then he went, my man bought me a jacket for Christmas. It fucking ruined it for me. I was like, I looked up to him. It was that wee fucking saying to me, fuck you. But I was at a couple of Clipper matches the other week, fucking get beat in Europe, fucking St. Joseph's. It was a fucking thing to go to.
I mean, it was actually just walking around the Watts, like, listening
listening
to
to
the
it.
crowd, no, like, and everything.
I think you're coming in though.
I was watching through the wee gap, you know what I mean? It was so loud, I got told, wasn't it? That's
You
fine.
just walk up and show the phone and they let you in.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking right.
I was just doing wee laps and then, like, when you heard a roar,
Looking in.
you walk back around, what's a crack now? Like, well, no, yo.
What were you doing? Drinking bar buster, walking around.
I walk fast.
Is that your drink of choice?
Nah, fucking really slady. I fuck fast, it makes you mad, doesn't it? Like
Yeah.
that.
I don't like it.
I
I've
drink.
never liked it. All my Scottish mates drink it, and I've never liked it. It's always been warm and fucking stinking.
Yeah. The only time I drink at now is if you're going to Dublin or something, you know, for the bus. You know what I mean? Like, because there's.
Why Dublin?
Alright, well, does that? We're on a bus, but it takes a bit of a vein. That's the 12 end of the turn, like. We bottle of vodka, you know, it's good. Like, you know, if you're going on down to Dublin to see a gig or something,
Right,
you know,
okay.
like, because we're going to Oasis here.
Where you?
On
Oh,
the
you're going to
17th.
Dublin, are you?
Aye.
I'm going to Edinburgh on Saturday to watch him.
Are you? That'll be cross,
I
mate.
know everybody's been. Mate of mine, he's fucking mad. The Magic Mod, who comes on the
yeah.
podcast, he's fucking mad about them. Like, he's met them and all, like, but he's been to every concert so far, like Manchester, Wembley.
What?
So
Head kiss.
he
That's
fucking, he's
unreal.
full on for it. Like,
That'll be powerful, like.
have you ever seen him before?
Nah,
Aye, what
never.
did you-
The only for days the finished when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Like, I remember, like, my mate Stu saying to me, like, they broke up and I didn't even know who they were. Like, but I remember him saying to me in Castle Court.
You
like,
don't deserve a ticket. I swear to God. You don't deserve a ticket. I'm that fucking type of Oasis fan. I go, this fucker doesn't even fucking know who they were. And now you know them. Do you know more than 2 songs?
Well, we were young, like.
I mean, I got into them, but I got older, like, 100%. It's just, you can't beat that character in them, like, can you?
June 2009 was the last time I seen them. I was at Slane. It was fucking unreal.
Powerful.
There was them and we'd hear us for lineup. Oasis with headline act, Kasabian and Prodigy with the warm-ups.
Oh,
So it was some
I
fucking...
remember your man, Serge, from Kasabian.
Yep.
Like, he said when he was a kid, that's when they had that iconic guy when he had his Umbro top on, named Gallagher, and he says he bought one of him
Straight
after,
away.
and that was his uniform.
Oh, I just
He
wore
does
it all
wear
the
that
time.
every day, mate, know what I mean?
But that's the
Iconic.
last time I seen them. And then before that, I think it was the year before I'd seen them in the SSE.
When I was growing up, I just remember that the only Oasis song I knew was The Shock of the Lightning, because that was off their new album and it would be on the TV, the advert, like promoting the album. It wasn't until I got into playing guitar and stuff. I ended up going, Frickies, it's a class.
Yeah.
So I don't remember being on the house or nothing that much, or when I was growing up.
I
But
know you're the right age for it, aren't you?
Oh,
Like,
I
that was your
When I
age.
was 15, 1985, I seen them for the first time down the RDS in Dublin, and all my mates had got tickets, and they were playing the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, and they all got tickets, and I didn't get a ticket. And then I was in school, and all the boys were like, "What do you mean you didn't get a ticket?" I was like, "I didn't get one," and they're like, "Fuck's sake, wait up! I didn't get a ticket. Have you got a ticket?" "No, I haven't got a ticket." And they released another night, which was the Wednesday, and our Andrea was going, and she brought me down. And I was like, I'm going down to see them. Oh, you're going Wednesday? Fuck's sake. We're all going the weekend. You're fucking missing out. And I went down, and Liam and the whole band played the Wednesday. And then that night, their dad turned up in Dublin. And Liam hit the dad and then didn't play the rest of them. So I was like, fuck you. I got to see the whole band. You're just, minus Liam. So the Oasis
I
played.
didn't even know what happened. Mad.
And he didn't play the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, but I got to see them. So it was the first time I seen them. I was 15. And I just remember me and my mates standing in a field and we would have fucking belted out all the fucking tunes, like singing them. We all
They're
just...
either tunes or proper sing-alongs.
Yeah.
aren't they?
So it was the start of really... Because in school we had to, like, you listen to rave music just because if you listen to anything else, you admitted to listening to anything, you were a hippie.
Aye.
So we just fucking, no, just Scooter, mate. Just Scooter. Do you know what I mean? But Oasis was the first one really where, like, even the bad boys in school fucking could like them. Do you know what I mean? It was one of them bands. I think because they had a bit of a bad boy image themselves.
Hippie smicks.
Hippie smicks. Yeah, that's probably the best way to describe them. Hippie smicks. So what's the plans then for the band going forward?
So we were doing the rest of the filming for the second song. Fuck up a song crack.
Can
Like,
you say what the name of the second song is?
that's Back in the Toll.
Right.
Back in the Toll.
Right. Oh, you heard him, man.
So we had all sorts of characters down. Like we made like a dole office out of like Luke and Sean's building. So it's like it looks like I'm walking in the dole office and what? Aye. And then but it just slips around, man.
Yep.
Hopefully it turns out alright when it's all done. Like if I say you want to see, you won't believe it's not the dole office.
You are going to get texts that's going to say, what's that the fucking dole?
I know.
For
I think
fuck's
we've
sake.
made it look like a doll. I think it does look convincing. Like,
Do you know Palamoose?
Oh, why?
Do you ever see the scene in that?
oh fuck, I
Where
love that.
Shay's in the dole and he's sitting down and
That's right.
it's Marty McCann actually playing the part and he comes out and he's like, oh Shay, what about it? He goes, oh, what's a crack? And he goes, what are you up to? He says, you know yourself, just working away. And he turns around and your man goes, what? And he goes, what? And he goes, you're in the dole office, you're not meant to be working. I was only joking, fuck's sake.
That's a cracker, alright.
The other one was in that your wee man comes out. Fuck me. who's the wee hood in it, and the fucking traffic warden's fucking giving tickets. He's like, hey, you muckle, fuck off with my card. She's like, who you talking to? He says, fucking you, don't be giving the ticket on that. She goes, fucking well for that, you're getting one. She puts it on the car and he goes, I don't give a fuck, it's not my car.
Laugh me at that show, like.
It's just
no.
it's all about characters from here. That's
Yeah.
what.
And I think like your video even, you know, hits a wee bit like that.
Aye,
If you know what I mean, it's that proper Belfast. Don't go away from what you are. Sort of, this is the music and this is what it's gonna be. Do you know what I mean? And I think it hits home.
Happy days, Paddy.
No,
Glad you like it, mate.
No.
Because you're now legends, know what I mean?
Thank
Like,
you, thank you. Self-proclaimed and all that there.
it's
You
right,
know,
mate. The best team of legend.
So
But
if anybody hasn't checked it out, you need to get socials.
I'd said, well, before we release that one, these boys are keeping me right. We all that, like, but before we release this one, we'll get all the stuff made.
Do you not like socials, or do you like being incognito, or
I've
what?
never really been on it. Like, I'm sure once I get on it, I'll be loving it. Like, but it's never. I had a Facebook and all when I left school, but I deleted it not long after. It wasn't my thing.
It's
but-
either you like it or you don't like it. There's some
Aye.
people. Do you like the limelight?
Aye, fucking
Then
right.
get on the fucking socials.
That's
That's
it.
what you need to do. Get on the socials and do it. Now, we were talking a minute ago. I used to work as a doorman, right? And I used to be fucking barred from a right few places myself, right? But you were saying a minute ago, I was asking you barred from Thompson's because they're one of our sponsors. You said no. You said you're barred from Kelly's.
Aye, Callie's. Well, I'm proper barred from Madden's. And Callie's
So
is hit or
Kelly's, you can
miss.
still have a drink
Hit or
outside
miss.
until the doorman sees you.
It's all down the S1 doorman. But it's all down. Like, my other wee mates would text me if he's not on or what, then I head down. But
Why is he not like you? What'd you do?
it all went back months and months ago. Like, I was out on a wee date. No, the second fiddle. And it was-
No, where's that?
It's like part of it.
Right, okay.
Like an nice wee bar, so I was out on a wee date. Like I'd be a bit of an idiot on the drink, but when you're out on a wee date, like, you're trying to be well
What do you
behaved.
mean you're like a wee bit of an idiot? What do you mean? Like,
Aye, well,
because people have levels of idiot.
true. Just run about with a top off.
Hey, we're starting to get we're getting to the
Alright,
reason.
there we
you
go,
know
there
what I
it
mean?
is.
Now we are.
But see, yesterday, I'm telling you, I was well behaved, and I was in the toilets, and they have like single toilets, like it's just one, like a disabled toilet would be. And I was in the fucking door, was going mad, and then I was like, "What the fuck's going on?" And I opened up, and all these bouncers outside, and were like, "You were selling drugs in here?" And I was like, "What?" And then they gripped me and fucked me out. And I go, "Man, I swear to God, I'm out on a wee date. I'm not selling drugs, like." And thankfully, one of the bouncers knew me from Canada. I knocked about with his mate. And he was like, "That's Twirl, he's a rapper." I was like, "What's happening, mate?" He goes, "He's dead on." I go, "Mate, they're all saying I was selling drugs, sir." And then he went, "Oh, well," he goes, "Well, check the cameras." He goes, "He's definitely done sell drugs, mate. He's against that," or whatever, you know what I mean? And then looked it up on the cameras. And then they all came down and apologised and all. But that one wee bouncer had it in for me, right? And then
He was the one that said it, saying he was pretty wrong.
Then I went back after about 45 minutes and the wee girl was like, "Where the fuck were you?" You know what I mean? And I was like, I don't really want to say it. So,
Are you still in a relationship with him?
nah.
Don't know what happened there.
It gets worse. When we were walking out, and I was just saying, "Thanks, Harry. Well, thanks, Harry. Well, no, means a lot. Means a lot for having me today." And I grazed your man's shoe, mate. Like, I wouldn't even say I was stood on it, grazed it. And he was like, "You fucking stood on my shoe, here." And I was like, "Oh, sorry, mate. I was just saying thanks, sir." And he goes, "You fucking stood on my shoe." And I go, "Oh no, mate, I said sorry." And then I was walking down the alleyway and he pushed me in the back and there was loads of people there, like. And I turned around and I go, "What the fuck, mate?" And he goes, "You fucking stood in my shoe." And I go, "I fucking know it, man." And the other man got me in this here, like, MMA movement. I was on the ground and he was screaming in my face, going, "Are you going to fight? Are you going to fight?" And I was going, "Mate, he's fucking saying I stood in the shoe." I was walking away. And then everyone was saying I could have got a claim and all this thing. But anyway, so months later, I forgot all about
Is
it.
this still on the date?
That was all the date, mate. That's all on the date.
Was she still there?
Aye, fuck's sake, she was sitting there going, what the fuck's going on? But I was like,
Did she know you before the date?
aye. To be fair, it wasn't too unusual, I'd say, like, fuck's sake. You know what I mean? But then anyway, so Mum stayed there. I forgot all about her, right, man? I'll stay away with my second fiddle. But Kelly's is my spot. Like, I love Kelly's, you know what I mean? Like, I live bad. And I was walking up there one day, and your mum was outside it. He started working there, and I went, oh, you bastard.
You know,
No, man,
he
I was
can't
out.
stop you from that because you didn't do it in there. Do you know what?
Yeah.
Because I was
But,
a doorman. You can't stop somebody going into a bar if they didn't do
Yeah.
anything in it.
I know, but he made it tough for me, like, fuck. I can't even go all about what happened.
Did he say to you, you stood my shoe again?
No, at first night again, he did let me in. No, don't get me wrong, I was blooder. But he came up and he was like, taking my Jack and Coke off my hand. He's like, get out. No. And I was like, come
Did you
on,
have a
mate.
tap off?
Nah. It was halfway unbuttoned, but obviously. And then that was it. I haven't seen him in a way, like. But sure, that's the way it goes, isn't it?
Is he walking about the waterworks, you think?
True.
Looking for you?
So what do you think about the match?
Oh, but sure.
Wonder what he's going to say when he sees the video. Like, you know,
True.
say you were kid, and then he's like, he stood in my shoe before,
He's doing my
before I was
shoe.
famous.
Steve, I didn't even stand on it too, mate. I
You
grazed
grazed
it.
it.
Father, like.
Dude, you sound like a fucking nightmare. Can I just say that?
Do you?
A tiny bit.
It all depends on how much you drink and how quick you drink them. But sure.
What's the worst thing you've done in a bar?
Can
you talk about it?
To be fair, all my things done bad, like, they're bad if you're a bouncer, like, but...
That's my point.
Yeah, what?
You're obviously breaking the rules of the bar.
Right. But, like, just the funniest isn't even that bad, like, I mean, it'd be pretty bad value to some characters, like, but no Wade's Tavern. Fuck, I've been a nightmare on her over the years, like, but...
You haven't mentioned the bar without saying, fuck, I've been a bit of a nightmare.
That's true. I know, like, you go to a bar, not to be a nuisance, do you? That's what they're there for.
It's totally not.
It's like going to a library and not reading.
It's not. No. A bar isn't. I'm in a bar now. Oh, fuck, I'm not. No. That's not what it's about.
I know, you're right. I'm learning that my older days. But what I was going to tell you, I am mate in Wade's Tavern, mate. This was a cracker. Fuck, if they took me pictures from Wade's Tavern, see us, like, or legends, like. But this was during COVID times, you know, so when they were just letting you come in and, like, you can, like sit at each table, but you couldn't mingle.
Yep.
So I was just, like, I wanted to get the drink in without, like, I was just rolling around. And she was like, you need to sit down at a table. And I was like, dead on, sorry. And then this wee street drinker came, like, down there and up. And he sat at the table with us and he goes, mate, can I have a wee drink yet? And I went to give him it. She came up and goes, see if you give him a drink yet, you're out. That's it. And I went, no power. And she walked away and he stood up and he was all sad. And I was like, yo, mate. And I, like, slid it down the table to him and he just picked it up. And I was thinking he was going to, like, pick it and go away under cover. He just went and looked at me and just went and started knocking the life out of it. She was over going mad, mate. That was me gone. And we all bumped into him later on the night. He still had the glass. It was like no crystal ones. He was loving it, so he was.
That was a trophy for him.
Aye. So I'm cracked. God love
And
him.
Madden's, you're completely barred. Not allowed in.
Aye, but that's went on for years. All that Madden's carry on, like, but I couldn't even tell you many of the reasons. That's been going on since before Canada.
That's a bar you don't go into at all.
Well, any time we go in, as people are going, Mama, try Madden's, and I'm like, I'm telling you, like, they won't serve me. I promise you.
And they know you because of the hair.
Aye, like the last time I was in, he got around, my mate, and then I was just, like, trying to keep a head down, like, your mom, I don't know what his name, like, he's like, here, you were asked to leave here the other week. And he's like, I don't know, mate, I was just trying my luck. And he was like, get out the fuck, or no.
What'd you do,
He
bud?
gave my mate like the
What did you
480
do?
for the paint or something, for fuck's sake.
What'd you do?
Don't even know, mate. Don't even know. That's what's worrying. But it was years ago, like.
Not saying him what to do.
I called down a few times and asked, but I haven't like I don't even think I remember. I don't even think it was that bad. Fuck knows
So
what it
you're a
was.
bit of a rocket by drinking, you?
Well, I won't say I had like. I
Needs to be-
don't know.
Needs to be a song about that.
True. I can't stop drinking more or less. There's one already. So it is. We'll need to show you that one thing.
What's some of the other tunes on the album?
Aye. Well,
Twirly Twirl Show.
yeah. See, the whole album, like, it sort of leads into one song to the next. It's like you're just starting off working and you don't want to work. So you go back in the dole. And then it just leads on the other wee things you're doing. Like, you know, one song's called The Crack Inspector. And it's more or less bars hire me out to make them good crack.
You think this is a job that's not even there. We didn't ask for
That's
this.
exactly it. Mate, it's all made up. You're wee
So you go
mate.
in the bar's fucking shit crack and you're like, that's slaving this place up.
100%.
You're like
mate.
cat in the hat. For
That's
fuck's
it.
sake.
You know what's funny? Andy Bell, I don't even rate them. Andy Bell's rating them just off these stories they tell.
Andy Bell's following you and rating your story and you don't even know.
That's it. It's a
Right,
gig.
okay.
And then it ends up you become like locally famous. No that way.
Amongst bouncers.
Amongst bouncers, definitely. And then that's the way it goes, isn't it, more or less?
So like all wee characters he's playing in each different song.
Aye.
Do you know what I mean?
But it's him.
Aye.
Yeah.
Loosely based. Like,
Yeah.
The album's just called Tales of a Drunkard. So when it's out, I'll get it.
Have you ever been in Biddles?
Biddles? What bars ever?
That's
a
the
wee
wee
man.
small corner one. The wee angry man. Like,
Biddles, fuck, I best paint the Guinness of your life.
Is it?
Oh, it's
You're a ball
unreal.
like a bastard saying that. I've never drank in it.
It's unreal,
I
mate.
it's
have
great.
never been in Biddles. I've never
See,
drank in it.
Anytime I'm in there, I make sure there's no misbehaving, like, because
He doesn't take no.
it doesn't.
he'd strangle you.
I'm surprised you'd get in as well because like sometimes he just looks at somebody and goes, nah. I mean, just
I've met him at a gig. He was at one of my gigs before. I remember, and he told me who he was. John Biddles. I think.
yeah.
But I've never been in. Like, of all the bars in Belfast, it's the one I haven't been in.
Yeah, it is.
Is there a bar
it's
you
good.
haven't been in?
For a few on the Shankill Road. And probably a few, mate. I can't actually think of any, but I've been about the bars.
Sunflower.
Like, oh, aye, I've been actually going to a Sunflower often enough since I've been back. Like,
Do you play a ukulele?
Beamish.
Did
not even, mate.
you ever go in when the ukuleles are on?
It's a bit of a head now.
400 of them.
Fucking ding 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 ding.
The
ding,
Deer's
ding,
Head that
fucking-
do that as well.
Do they? Ukulele night. Deer Head's a good
It's not for
bar.
me.
Actually.
It's actually great. They've got a brewery on the top of it. They make their own beer now.
Deer's Head, have you been in there?
There's head, mate. They have a proper ukulele night every like Tuesday or something. Like it's all wee beginners, all ding a ding a ding a ding. You know what I mean? Mate, Andy Bell said to me, but I thought it was going to be about 10. Mate, I turned around, it was about fucking 60 of them.
Where's Andy Bell from?
He's Shankill Road, man.
Is he?
He's from England somewhere. Just fucking.
See, Andy's from the Shankill. Mate, I first met him when I was about 18 or so, at a wee party in Ballysong.
Right.
He was my first wee Protestant, mate. You know what I mean? But I went up and they were all going, mate, you all love his character, Andy Bell, mate. You and him's going to be the best of mates. And I just standing and he was out the back, just with a wee drink, smoking a wee fag, and I was just like, you Andy Bell, mate? He's like, you Twirly. That was the beginning of it.
That was it. Cross community.
That's it,
That's
mate.
it. I can hear the Arch Council ringing there. Is it Grant this here?
But, he's a great guy, mate.
And
Proper
does
good
Andy
guy.
feature in the videos in the band or?
No, mate, he wants no limelight
Recognition?
at all. He's happy being in the background.
Does he not like the limelight then?
Nah.
No, he prefers when it was Katie's bar.
Yeah.
But he's just the brains and what was it called? The brains and the.
He's the manager then. manager, producer,
There it
writer.
is. But I've sort of took lead more in the videos, haven't I? Me and you've been out, and Sean's
great
been out and
crack.
off.
Is there any songs about taking drugs?
Nah, we don't. There's not actually one bad word in the whole album.
No.
There's no drug taking. Like, it's just all drinking and smoking.
Because that's the thing in kneecap that I've noticed. Like a lot of people give off about that they talk about drugs and stuff. So a lot of like parents that I know that are in the Irish language, because my kids go to Irish language school and they're like, "This is a disgrace," you know. But my point on that is, if you're fighting for an Irish language, if for the Irish language to be normalised and be like a society thing, it can't be just the things you want spoke about. Like there should be pornos in Irish, there should be fucking crime in Irish, there should be. Do you get what I mean? If it's a language for everything. It's everything that's in life. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
But that's good that you have it that way, where it's not, you know, because then there'll be nobody like giving off about it and going, fuck, he's glorifying this, or he's, do you know what I mean? What's the worst thing? Glorifying going with birds and fucking.
I'd say
saying
Twirl
on
just
the
loves
bridge.
birds, like.
What?
Twirl just loves birds.
Do you just love birds?
and they love me. but the way I looked that up
I
was
love
like,
chatting people up every once.
but I'd say drugs and all, like, I wouldn't really recommend much people that take drugs, though, because they'll put your head away. Like,
You seem like the type, if you took drugs, it would be a different scale.
I might have my top button up, like, I can't go there.
The drink's enough for you.
That's
a song, or the drink's enough. There you go. There's one
drinks
for you.
enough.
Get on the phone now, Nick Bell.
Andy, here's a new one. The
Drinks enough.
And it's a song about just getting black. Drinking hand glider on the sailor, on the fucking glider.
You much of a drinker, Andy?
Not now, no. Used to be fucking. I'm proper head kiss and drink. Proper head kiss and drink. But no, I don't do it as much. See, doing comedy at the start, when she got me involved in it, she would have drove me to most of the gigs and I would have been black before I got on stage. And everybody was like, he's funny as fuck. Because it was just a fucking lunatic up on the stage, fucking drunk. And then she was like, I'm not driving you. I'm staying with the kids tonight. You may fucking drive yourself. So I got to the gig and I done it sober. And the fella says to me, you need to do that sober from now on. Because you're funny when you're drunk, but fuck me, you're class when you're sober.
Is that
and then that sort of stopped
that
me
was it.
drinking. But every now and again I go off and then fucking mad one. But I try and do it over in Ibiza or something like that. There, where
Fair play.
People don't know you. Do you know what I mean?
You do some damage, man. Like, that's, you're living the dream. Like, know what I mean?
Trying my hardest. Trying my hardest.
That's right, mate. And
you
see, like, doing that comedy too, that's hard. Like, no just getting up, no beat or nothing, just sitting there.
Well, you're on your own. That's the thing
Yeah.
with comedy. You're up there and you're on your own, and there's no band to help you, and there's no.
100%. There's no
and
one
you're
to fall back
yes,
on.
You're
Like,
just you're fucking. But it's like second nature to me now. Do you know that way? I think it's. There's a lot of new acts, and they're like, "Fuck, this worries me." Especially like doing the Empire. The Empire's like seen. It's the oldest comedy gig in Ireland, and then I don't know what it is. It has this thing, and I felt it even at the time. Like I wouldn't be scared of doing gigs, but.
the Empire.
When you done the Empire, you were like, fuck, and you're up high on the stage, and then there's fucking all the people, no? But now it's like second nature. Like, I go out there and don't even prepare, just fucking fuck about with the audience, and then bring all the acts on. You're just sort of pumping everybody up, you know, that way. But I think it's, once you have that thing that you're able to do that, but you sort of have that anyway, because you go into bars and you fucking. And that date, how did it end up? Did you just say this isn't going to work out, or.
I don't even, I can't really remember too much afterwards. I remember everybody saying to me, like, you could get a claim for that, the fuck? I watched that, man. I was going, that was mad, wasn't it? Like, I know I can't be a nuisance, but I'm telling you,
They were.
I was actually saying thanks, you know what I mean? But I don't know, but it's just the way it goes.
Have you ever felt yourself, when you were doing the door, getting a bit heavy-handed with someone?
Oh, yeah. Listen, it's human nature. You fuck up. Everybody fucks up, no matter what it is you do. Or you'll talk to somebody you fucking love wrong sometime. You'll fucking go overboard, or you'll fucking. So your actions, you always do something. There was one guy, and I caught myself on. Actually, when I stopped doing the door, was a girl put a fag out in my eye.
Serious?
And this was after getting the finger bit off. I went back, and I was like, do you know what? This isn't worth 50 quid a night.
Oh,
But when she done that, I felt myself like going to, and I would never, like, see dealing with girls, it's the fucking scariest thing for a doorman. There's some doormen don't give a fuck, and they'll just deal with it, and it's probably the best way to do it. But like a girl, you have to be careful the way you grab them, move. Like, see when the two girls start fighting, it's a fucking disaster.
Fucking
Because
right.
girls wrap themselves like in the
Yeah,
hair,
the earrings and all.
See to try and separate two girls fighting. See two fellas fighting. They sort of tend to fucking go fisties and then roll them. But you sort of can get them apart. But two girls you can't. The one that happened to me was in Beckett's Nightclub. Two girls were fighting on the dance floor, and the only way you can try and do it, so we would get round. You can't even fucking grab like that. You have to grab your fist. And I got fucking round one on their waist, and he get round the other one. And I'm fucking trying to separate. And our fella came back from the bar and seen me on the dance floor and thought I was grinding with his girl.
Mate.
And he just come over and fucking hit me over the head with a bottle of fucking Budweiser.
Did he?
And I had to fucking stop, grab, and then grab him. And he was like, mate, what are you doing, my girl? I said, I'm a fucking doorman just fighting. And he went, mate, I just thought you were grinding with her on the dance floor. Do you know what I mean?
That's some shift.
So, no,
Like,
fucking,
madness.
but like doing the door, so yes, so that night this guy, he was throwing toilet rolls down the toilet.
As you do.
And he was like, so
Fucking mad.
was it you? and he was going to his mate, look at this here, I'm gonna fill this toilet up. And I'm standing there looking at him going, are you having a laugh? And he was like, why, who you? And I went, the fucking doorman. And he went, what are you going to do about it? Like, sort of thing. And I was like, what do you mean, what am I going to do about it? You're fucking get out. And he went, are you going to put me out? And I went, yeah, he was a big, tall, fucking lanky thing. And he went, go well. And I went, right. But when I went to grab him, he put his two hands on the fucking cubicle and he pulled himself forward, so he sent me fucking flying. So I then grabbed him. And I remember fucking, it wasn't even, he was that wary, he couldn't sort of hold him down. So it was just sort of guiding him towards the door. But when we got out into the main bar, he was bouncing about like fucking Sonic. And I remember fucking throwing him across the floor and then fucking getting on him. And the girl in the bar was like, you were like a big gorilla there on him. And I was like, you didn't see what he done to me in the toilet.
Aye.
And I trailed him outside and he fell on the ground. And I remember fucking pulling my leg back as if I was going to kick him. And I went, that's it, I'm done.
Aye, it's making you change.
I would never kick somebody when they're down, do you know what I mean? And I went, I was about to kick him and I went, I'm done with this. Because
Fair
this is
play.
never- I says, no, I don't want to go there. And the other guy was working with me was like, fuck, that wasn't like you heard. He was just wary as fuck. That was hard to control him and he annoyed me that much. And then, but he ended up actually coming to see me and he was like, mate, you could have kicked me when I was down. You didn't have seen it in your face.
You remembered it then?
And he says, so, and he was like, I'm sorry for acting like cunt. And I was like, that's alright. So
It is right. There you go. That's a good one, Paddy.
but not every doorman. There's doormen out there that just do it because they want to punch the head of people.
Ah, I know.
Not all doormen are like that, but there is ones out there do it, and I know there's bad eggs. Vast majority of doormen, the way I used to look at it was you were getting 50 quid a shift. You wanted to go in, do your job, and go home without having to hit anybody.
That's what it's about. Like,
know-
I've only did security at a few concerts, so I did. Like, no one got me SIA. But like,
Did you get that when you were on the brew?
Oh, I made all. My mate gave me.
That sent you to fucking get a door badge. Because you're barred from every fucking bar in the town. If you're going to turn up one night and you're going to go, I don't know who I'm working with, you're going to turn around, it's just going to be that album.
You stood on my foot.
You stood in my shit.
Ah, mate. Hello. No, Gabriel, he was in the video. Hey, Gabriel, here. My mate, he's in Australia doing comedy and all.
Is he?
He was,
At the minute?
Yeah. He organises a comedy night. You know, see in the video, next, if you ever watch it, it's me and him's in the hole in the wall. Like, I'm burning the ear of him. Mm-hmm. But he's a laugh, like, but.
Is he Adelaide, is it?
He's Melbourne.
And he's running the night, I'll do it when I go over.
Oh, yes,
What's wrong with
right.
him?
Aye, we'll say the crack, yeah. Happy days, he be done.
Is he doing well, like, at the comedy?
Aye, as far as I know, he's only been doing it the last 2-3 years, like. But I was like, I did that fucking, you know, Croke Park down in Dublin, and it was Beyonce. And mate, it was more as a free gig, like, because I was security, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I was just watching it, going, this is powerful. And my role was, don't let them stand on people, or don't let the sit people you're sitting get in the standing.
Yeah.
So I was just standing there, like, having a laugh, and I just when everybody started getting blacked, all girls started coming down and doing all this. No, this girl like had no front teeth, and she was like grinding around me and all, and I was just like, right, love, just you sit down, and she goes, I give you a sucky in the bogs or the portaloo.
Did she have a shop up in Ballymena?
And I just went, nah, fuck, you're alright. And then the head bouncer came over, and then this girl's like grinning around me, and then he was like, get the fuck off him. And he was just slaughtering me, going, you need to get tougher. And I was just like, fuck's sake.
It's just me, I can't get any harder than the
No way. Welder. No, mate, but here's good crack, isn't it? Like, I'll be doing door or I'd be in a doorman or a bar would be a bit of a melt, but see a concert, like the odd concert, you're just running about having a laugh, like.
There's another song.
Eh.
There's another song. You and Andy Bell need to start writing that one too.
Back on the door again.
Back on the door again. The toothless grinder at Beyonce. Where was your woman from? Was she a freestyler?
Mate, I can't even remember, mate. I just remember the gap. Know what I mean? That's all I remember. And then your man cracking up. But it was good. The wee guy was saying me, though he was watching his wee party offence. Me and him just kept laughing the whole gig because we were getting paid for it. And then like, when he was slabbering me, I just looked at him and he was crying, laughing. So we were just laughing.
We're getting paid for this shit.
Aye. And then like afterwards I had the wee, speaker thing. I was just going, right, everybody have a nice night. No, and then this fight kicked off, and I was going, fuck, look at that there.
We commentated.
And then I was going, fuck, I'm a security guard. I'm not to be splitting this up. I was just sitting mad, like, oh, fuck, he's punching the head of him.
So it was the end of your career?
Aye, a couple of shifts in and out. That was me, back on the dole.
She made a song about that.
Aye, it's true.
Oh, very good. Very good. Brilliant.
But the work you do, Twirl, you do work with like the wee homeless shelters and stuff, don't you?
Aye, great wee job, like. I love it, so I do. I've been there since I've been back.
Yeah.
I've been back about a year, like. So that's some crack, like.
Is it the punters coming in some crack or?
Oh God, you just meet the biggest characters you get to meet, like.
Is it? Can you talk about where it is or anything or no?
Nah. I probably couldn't say a word about it. All that.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'd be all data protection.
I'll tell you, when I was doing joinery, I got a phone call to go and do work in one of the homeless shelters, right, down the falls. And I get in, and I knew the fella that worked on it, Fry, you called him. And we were in the kitchen, and he was showing me, and I was just measuring up. This fella came in the man to give me, and he went, I fucking knew you'd end up like me.
As I thought you were in.
No, I'm here. And he says, look, your clothes are dirty than mine. You cut it. I was like, that's work clothes. He was, listen, we all fucking know the crack. He was convinced I was in. But he was telling me they had to be in at a certain time of night.
Yeah.
And I had to go to mass and all. He was like, fucking, it's what I have to do. Like, to get a fucking
Bed.
a bed or.
I won't be that strict now.
No.
Like, you wouldn't have to go to mass and all, like, but... Is
there a certain time of night?
Well, you need to be in for 2 or 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But sure, if I'm manager, I won't say that. I was like,
He'd be like, come in, man, But see, a mate of mine, we got him a job in one up in North Belfast. And he's a bit of a fucking racket, right? And he's like, I don't know. I said, look, we'll get you your badge and then we'll get you a job. But he says, I don't want to work on bars and all that. But we got him in working in one of the hostels, and it was just letting him in night time, right? And I says, how's it going? He says, dead on, fucking loving it. He says, there's a wee man now, he's always fucking late, but with a bit of a deal going on, and here's me why he's at. He says, he brings me in my dinner from KFC. And I let him come in 15 minutes later than everybody else. He says, but he's always there, so I know he doesn't fuck about or anything. And I was like, very good. And then I seen him about it like a month later, and the fella that got him a job had seen me and was like, that fucking dickhead you sent up to me up and fucking thing. And I was like, fuck, he says it was going so well. Aye, was it? He's fucking up fucking charges, bit the panic out or something. And I was like, for fuck's sake. So I seen him, and I was like, what happened? And he went, do you know what wee man I was telling you about with the KFC? And I was like, and he says, well, fuck me. He came in with a KFC and fucking I says, am I going to have to give you money? That's 2 weeks. Like, you're bringing me KFC every night. No, I don't want no money. He says, no, Alex, I mean, you're fucking homeless, no, and fucking whatever, so you can't be spending all your money on me, KFC. You're bringing up a big fucking thing of chicken every night, no. And he's like, it's all right, honestly. And he's like, no, Alex, take money. And he's like, listen, mate, I don't want money. He says, I get all that for free. And he went, oh, fuck, do you know somebody works on it? He goes, no. He says, that's why I'm late. See, when they close, he says, the fuck all that in the bin. So
I just open the bin, gets stuck in, like.
me a bit of bollocks because he's been eating fucking chicken out of the bin.
Oh, mate. That's a cracker.
He was near, I'm near fucking sick, Paddy, fucking chicken out of the bin. You know, but it's only been put in the bin and all, but that wasn't the fucking
It's only stuck in. That's a cracker, man.
Do you know what I mean?
Aye.
So I'm sure you can tell stories, but we'll not make it do it. What are we on there, Sean?
We're near an hour there.
There we go. I think we've done plenty today. So where can people see you and all that? You need to get that out there. If you have a gig coming up, have you anything?
Aye, this next here video's the next thing I can even talk about. And after that, we're putting the album out. And then we'll start doing the
Looking
gigs.
for the crack project.
We'll do something different. Put the video on the end of the podcast.
Aye, we'll do that.
And people
I think
automatically
it is,
watch it, you know, because I think if people see it, they'll like it, and I think people will be looking forward to it.
Yeah, so, game on for having us, Paddy.
I'll be in the next video.
Aye, we'll get you down the fucking 100%,
Yep.
Know what I mean?
I'll definitely play a part
Paddy
of
and
it.
Noe down as well.
Yep.
They're good on you having us, lads. I appreciate that.
So everybody give it up
So,
for
okay.
Twirl.
Yo.
Fucking brilliant.
Here, man, that's a lovely wee tune, Nick, but here, have you got something a wee bit more upbeat, have you? Watch this. It's pretty Twirl in the house. It's pretty Twirl in the house. Well, I was walking down the road trying to loosen my load with 7 women on my mind, my head was about to explode. 1 is an accountant, 2's at uni, 3's a wee bit of a melt and always gets to me. 4's a solid 10 and 5's about an 8. 6 is probably a 6, but the mise is still great. 7's from heaven and her name is called Rachel. She's a tiny bit slow, you know, but she's a wee angel. My man told me that I need a wife my age, but Rachel's stunning for a 40-something-year-old woman. She doesn't understand what comes out of people's mouths. That includes the executive, cause it's getting rehoused. I brought her to a cinema to help her wee head, and she leaned into my shoulder like it was a wee bed. Every single joke I told, she kept a straight face, but she loved her ice cream and had such a great taste. She was a bit messy and at one point scared me, but Betty Enter just went, go on you girlie. I walked her back home, I landed her my jacket too, and what else can I say? Yes, is what I do. There's so much here to choose from. Love, it's no big deal to lose one. Birds, it's all about being this free. You see, I love birds, man, and they love me. There's so much here to choose from. Love, it's no big deal to lose one. Birds, it's all about being this free. You see, I love birds, man, and they love me. I like my women like an Irish coffee. Tell me who doesn't. Sweet enough, but with extra sugar, I'm even more buzzing. Took one out last week and she left at 11. Why would you do that? She wasn't even one of 7. Unlike Rachel, she wanted me to try harder. She wasn't as soon as her, but a fair bit smarter. Asked if I'm misogynistic as 11 o'clock screams. I say, look, I don't even know what that means. If you think I'm sad you're leaving, then your head needs shaking. The only sad thing here is that you're sorry mistaken. I just stood up and went to walk to the door. Had to blow her a wee kiss just to mess with her more. You see, it was just right. She was rough like and proper uptight. Completed the picture when she drank a Bud Light. But no need to worry, I get birds in my sleep. In fact, I woke up last night and one was kissing my cheek. How did she get in here is what I started contemplating. Do you not remember what I said the last conversation? But Twirl, you're too sexy and you've some class frames. Can you please let me stay with you one last time? There's so much here to choose from. Love, it's no big deal to lose one. Birds, it's all about being this free. You see, I love birds, man, and they love me. There's so much here to choose from. Love, it's no big deal to lose one. Birds, it's all about being this free. You see, I love birds, man, and they love. So you wanna know my type? Well, you can't see him in the natural women that have got true tan. Soft skin and with few plants. One that wouldn't be a steady thinker, and preferably a pretty heavy drinker. I can deal with sober women, but meeting their parents, I just watch it. Especially asking them to pass the fucker. So what do you do, yeah, 29 or before we honest? Mate, I just drink and smoke, to be honest. And when I'm not drinking and smoking, I'm probably thinking of drinking and smoking, hoping to be smoking, drinking and coping. What about you, mate? Do you smoke and drink? Not really. I try to live healthy on the daily. Fair play, my man, don't know how you do that. And in fact, come to think of it, why do you do that? If I was you and owned all the rum in this house, every single last shot would be poured into my mouth. Cigarette in hand with a cold pint of beer. It appears that the future with Janice is quite clear. I'm afraid that we've got to cut ties, my love, with James Blunt in the back singing goodbye, my love. There's so much here to choose from. Love, it's no big deal to lose one. Birds, it's all about being this free. You see, I love birds, man, and they love me. There's so much here to choose from. Love, it's no big deal to lose one. Birds, it's all about being this free. You see, I love birds, man, and they love me. I love birds.